Alright, it is November 29th, and I know it's a little dark because it is dark. It's 8:30. It's 20 minutes to 9. I'm getting ready to get started. I said I will come back and show you how this looks, these braids look. Take down time, just to give you an idea. It's time. I did say until the end of the month, and yeah, I don't intend on taking all of them down tonight. I just want to start on the front and get a head start since she's the first one. But yeah, it's time for it to come down, and it doesn't really look dirty because they've been rinsing their hair in the shower every day. But yeah, there's stuff in it, so I'm going to have to take it out and give it a light shampoo. Nothing real heavy, but you can see this is not anything that I can just brush out and leave it and restyle it. No, I can't do that. But all in all, it's really not that bad looking. I mean, you can still see her parts really well. It's just the top that got frizzy, and that was only because they've been wetting them in the shower. So, and just doing some silly stuff, but it held up really well in these styles. There's not that much coming out. A little bit of, oh my goodness, here. But you can still see the braid pattern and everything. So this is the only part that's just a mess, because this is mainly where the water would fall when they get in the shower. So you see all of this, but really all I've been doing is brushing it down, and it's okay. But like I said, it's time for it to come down. You can see stuff in it. So yeah, but well worth it. From the 3rd of this month, was it the 3rd or the 2nd? I think it was the 3rd that I did this. So the 3rd straight to the end of the month. Alright guys, leave me your comments, your thoughts, your questions, anything, you know, hair related, updates, or, you know, product wise. I know I haven't really done too much in a way. I just kind of been sharing here and there what I've been using, but of course we do things a little bit different, and it's winter, coming up into winter, so we're doing things a little bit differently. But anywho, I will see you all in the comments in the next video. Bye. Alright, almost forgot to push the record button. That never happened. Alright, if you watched the last hair vlog, you saw that I was getting ready to take her hair down, and I just decided to show you as a continuation from here to after wash in a new style. But what it looks like when it comes down, and what I'm getting ready to show you. Basically just trying to get all the shed hair out, which I'm getting ready to show you how much hair is changing. Her hair is really soft. I don't know if you guys can see my hands, but all that glisser. Oh boy. It's still because I've been oiling their hair, so it is really shiny. It was really easy to get it loosed. Of course, in the areas like this, hopefully I'm picking this up, set up where this lint is. And that is the reason why I have to comb through it, because if I try to wash it with this in here, I'll be washing 3-4 times, because all it does is stick. So yeah, the shampoo makes it worse. You want to comb all that out. Before you wash it up. So she's probably getting ready to lose some of this. So you comb through it, and then you'll get the rest of the shed hair that'll come out on the end, whatever's left. But I pretty much already got it all out. And I'm not even combing heavy because her hair is so soft. It's not knotted. It's just full of lint on the ends, which is why it needs washing. This scalp is not dirty at all, but it does need a wash. Like I said, it's really shiny. It's really moist. So it did good to have it braided. If it was dried out, I would be concerned that you know, the braids were not a good option at this time. I don't know if you know, if y'all are like me. I have to go by the condition of their hair that determines what I'm going to do to it. And it took me a long time to get to this point because I didn't feel it was ready to be braided. It's my pleasure. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sit back. So anywho, this is the rest of it. Like I said, it just, you know, it took me a while to get to this point to get it braided because it was summer. Summer kind of, when it's hot, it dries it out. And I didn't want it braided and then dry. It's just, if it's just dry to touch, so I have to make sure it's not dry to touch, not brittly and just, I don't know if that makes sense. But I have seen people, you know, braid up kids' heads and it's like that. And that doesn't do anything but make it drier in that state. And you will end up with breakage more so than shed hair while it's braided. So, yeah. Well, this is what we're working with. Oh, it's blinding me. It's shiny. Let me, yeah, let me tell. The little glistening of my hand. You can see that little specks in my hand. So it's still oily. And it's not heavy. It's not a dirty oily. But it's, you know, it's moisturized. So like I said, that's a good thing. I'm just going to let this happen for a little bit. And probably just put it in a loose cap for the night. That way it'll be ready for tomorrow. Oh, she wants me to blow dry, so I don't know. I might do a little tension blow dry. I haven't blow dried in I don't know how long. It almost look like glitter in your hair. I know we don't have any. So I can outrule that, but it just, the way the shine is coming off. It just looks funny. It looks like glitter. But yeah, and keeping it, you know, them wetting it in the shower really helped. It was dry. It's dry now since it's been 24 hours. But yeah, and she hadn't had a shower tonight. But yeah, but it's dry, and that helped the takedown. So anywho, but let me show you what's left over here. Okay, try this camera. All right, so you can get up, Layla. Whew, I know it's kind of dark right here because the table's black, but this is shed hair. This is all her shed hair. And like I said, normally, you know, if it was dry or something, I would be concerned. But her hair has been braided for a month. And I
want my hair like that.
Okay, hold on. See, back to back. It's almost 10 o'clock. I'm not doing hers till in the morning. Anywho, but I would be concerned in a minute. Okay, go sit in a minute. Two upset kids because they're waiting to get the hair done. Anyway, back to what I was saying is, a month. It has been braided for a month, and I have been sharing, shedding. Their hair in the summertime didn't shed much at all. In fact, I don't know, maybe the last video or the video before I did a wash. I remember texting somebody because somebody was asking me, and I showed her the shed hair. But there was probably not even this much, and it was from 2 of them. And this is just from 1. So, different seasons, that's what I'm getting at. Different times of the year, growth, you know, just in general, as your child ages and as we age. It seems like each year your hair goes through a different cycle, a different course. If you look at pictures, you will see from one year to the next, your hair does something different. And it does this. That's what happened to kids. You notice from babies to 1, they go through a couple different texture changes, and that continues every year. So that's what's been going on with her. I can go back and look at pictures from 2 years ago and be like, wow, your hair looked really, you know, fuller. It may look longer. What happened? It's not that I'm doing anything else wrong or anything different. It's just the hair goes through different cycles. And if you continue what you're doing, and it was thriving to get it to that point where it was before, keep doing it and it'll work out in the end. Okay? Don't give up. Only if you notice that truly, you know, you have some great hair loss, or you're just totally stressing the hair, that you could tell. This is shed hair. Okay? Now, if I was just doing her hair every day and this is what I saw, I would know immediately that no, there's something I'm using that is causing this. But no, from a month, I'm not concerned at all. And you know, like I said, many of you, if you deal with braids and things like that, you know all about shed hair. You know, and a lot of people get, you know, it's what they say, 50 to 100 strands a day. This is not from the it's not from the root. And I watched it come out. Some of the braids didn't have anything, but as you can see, it's not root hair. So yeah, this is all on the ends. You can see the little lint balls. That's all on the ends. But that's what I'm looking at now. What I want to do to her hair. Like I said, she does want it blow dried, so I might do a little tinge blow dry. And I don't know. I don't feel like she needs a trim, but I don't know. And honestly, I have to look back to see. I don't think I trimmed her hair since early in the year, so I'm gonna have to look back and yeah, and just see, because I really don't know. And I'll just look at it and see if it, to me, if it looks like it needs a trim, and then if not, I'll just leave it. But this is the best way to do it after these braids come out and a little wash. That way all the dead hair is out before I actually do trim it. So it's a good thing that I decided now to catch myself and say, okay, let me check it out and see if it needs a trim. Oh my goodness. So anywho, I know I might catch you guys in the comments. You know, if there's anything that I'm not explaining or anything that you would like to share with me, just leave me a comment. Leave them in the comments. Ugh, listening to these kids. And yeah, I'll be glad to you know, talk with you on things, and we can bounce some ideas off of each other. But I mean, this is just my thoughts, my theory, my experience with my girls, 7, and the girls that I've taken care of over the years. So I've noticed, you know, lots of things, and so this is just my experience. I said normally if probably if this was my first child, my first girl, I might be shocked if I saw something like this because I didn't know what to expect. And so that's why I share. If you have a child and you going through things like this, a girl, and this your only girl, you may not understand because of course you do different things to your hair than you do to your child's hair. So that's hopefully who I'm hitting, you know, with these videos, because I know it can be difficult to find, you know, good hair care or something that's helpful along the lines of what you're looking for. But like I said, don't despair. You know, don't despair at all. You see the little one I'm working with, her hair is still the way it was. If you watched the last video, her hair is still the way it was because it's November 29th. I don't plan on doing her hair till day after tomorrow. The only thing is some of her rubber bands are not on the top, and but it still looks good. It's still moist just like the braided. Other than that, yeah, it's working, and I think I'm gonna have to just take it down. I'll share, but I'm going to take it down, wash it, and try to redo the same style every time because it seems to have worked. So yeah, sorry if I'm seem rambling, but again, if you follow, you know, if it's together like a puzzle, if you've been watching them, the hair vlogs, then they fit. So that's the reason why I'm kind of going into detail like this and not just showing you whatever. I like to explain what's going on, not just leave somebody hanging. But yeah. I'll see you guys in the next bit. After the washing style, it may be just pictures. I don't know what I'm going to do, but it quick because I don't want to hold you all too much longer. But yeah, all right, talk to you soon. All right, so it is now 1:30, November 30th, and this is what I just got finished. This is a blowout, and yeah, I am going to probably trim ends, but I don't know if I'll get to it today. It just, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I know our water is very hard, and that is affecting hair, so it's really hard, which is why I didn't want to do the blowout. But it doesn't feel really dry. The same as last night when I took the braids out. It wasn't desert dry at all. But definitely some, yeah, see that needs a trim. Definitely trim. I don't know. I think I'm just going to put it up in a couple ponytails and just kind of braid the ends down just to see what is really going on. But she needs a good trim. She really needs a cut, and that's what I'm debating. Yeah, I don't know how everybody feels when it comes to kids and haircuts, but yeah, just my opinion. And I think last time I probably cut off this much. Let's see. Honestly, I would go this much. So I don't know. I don't know which way I'm going to go. If it's just going to be graduated over the course of 2 months, or if I'm just getting ready to take off all of this. And this looks like probably about 1.5 inches. But just getting through her ends, that was the issue. That's what tells me when it's time to trim it. If I blew it out and still can't fully get through the ends without having to stop combing. Yeah. So, on to the next one. We are doing just a basic, sorry, I'm working, a basic trim. I said I just did 2 cuts on the other part, and the first cut I did not like because it was still, I could still see dead. Let's see. Well, that's pretty much what I'm cutting off. Oh boy. And of course, because it's not straight, it's not, that's not what I'm going for. Her ends, or her hair is curly, wavy. So I'm not going to be able to get it super straight. But pretty much even to where it's not I'm not seeing that dead hair. So and that's pretty much what I did the last time I trimmed it. Because her hair's in layers, I'm not going to mess up the layers. That would require a much larger cut. Or a cut rather than a trim. Alright, turn your head. So, that way. Oh, you really milking it just because I said you won't have to say ow after I do this. Huh? Let's see, it's only 220. I decided to go ahead and do it, but already her ends are already, I'm having to detangle them again just to do this. So, for the sake of health, we are going to save our sanity and get this off. I think around the front is where it was the, I want to say the most uneven. Her front grows a lot faster. And like this part right here, like one of the longest parts of her hair from here to here. So, I know some people are diligent with monthly trims like this, but I don't find it necessary at her age. Alright, well, we're just going to have to go ahead and fix this because this is not hot. There. Reach here around a little bit. Okay. Or I pretty much cut it or parted the same way all the way around. So even though I'm not going under doing the trim, going across, if that makes sense, it's still even. It's just a quick way of trimming. Let's see. Let's even that part out. Got a little bit down here. I'm going to get off. Basically, you want to get the see-through off. That's it. Once you can't see through it anymore, it's okay. You can stop. And if that see-through is, all it's doing is giving it length, but it's not doing anything for it. It's going to continue to break. Okay, leave that alone for a minute. Now I'll come back to it. Okay. A lot. I don't know if you guys can see that right up in there. Yeah, you can see that. That's bad. Bring it down some. There. That's probably the most I cut off in length on her whole head. Pretty blunt cut, but it's serving its purpose. We head up. Let's put this down. I did a pretty good job right there. All the extra out. Hold your head straight, love. See, just a little tiny bit right here. Under. Turn. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. Okay. Well, much needed. Honestly, I think I should have been trimming before this. I should have done a trim in the summer, since I think the other one was done in January or February. I just kind of let it go, but I'm not going to do that again. It's December now, so I will do another one in June. That way it won't be so much. Oh yeah, let me see. Another piece of straggly right here. By all means, if you don't know how to trim hair, take the child to the salon or find somebody that can do it for you. But like I said, the best way to do it is to just cut off to where you can't see through it anymore. It may seem like a lot at first when you first do it, but trust me, it'll grow back so fast. In 2 months, this'll be back. Hurry it up. And use shears. Don't use regular scissors. Shears made for that, because if you cut with regular scissors that are not made for hair, it's going to split the hair shaft, or the ends. Make sure, and you want to make sure that nobody is using the shears to cut paper or anything else, because it dulls them. Okay, we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna go all the way. Just get rid of it. Alright, it wasn't a whole lot, but I definitely see a difference. Look it up. Okay, let's see. I think I did pretty good. Oh, it looks as though it's above the shoulder, but it's really not. It's down here. So, and it was probably down here. Alright, so we'll just let this go for a little while. Okay. And, like I said, leave me your thoughts, comments.
What are you doing?
She's getting a hair trim.
She was cutting my hair. You do that.
Did I do that to your hair? Come
She
here.
was cutting.
Let me see your hair. So this one is next. She needs, of course, I need to take it down.
Can I go now?
There's all that in your hair.
Can I go now?
And wash it.
Like,
You can, let me see you.
What? That's my dead hair.
Alright, yep, that's your dead hair. It's good. It's shiny. It's really shiny.
It's really smooth.
Yep, really shiny. Are you next? In a little bit?